capture the objectives.
Hey there, YouTubers. This is Hardcore Gamer for Life, and I'm going to have to start off this commentary by apologizing to you guys. As some of you may already know, I set a goal near the beginning of February that I was going to upload a video a day on average for 34 days. I immediately got to work on my goal and started posting videos, about one a day. I began to branch out and started writing Call of Duty parodies, as well as beginning to work on a new idea where I set my gameplay to my own original musical compositions. I was working on that project one night about 2 weeks ago, recording a really nice instrumental guitar track, and it was coming together amazingly. About a 4-minute piece with a similar flavor to some of Joe Satriani's work. With perhaps an hour of work left to do recording, the motherboard on my MacBook fried, and I didn't find that out till later when I brought it into the shop. Now, to go into a little background for those of you that might be watching my videos for the first time, this isn't the first or even the second setback I've experienced with this channel. I've had to take 2 forced breaks from this channel before this last one. Once because I lost my job and couldn't afford internet for a couple months, and again when the computer I was using at the time was taken out of state on vacation by its owner. So when it came back this last time, I found myself unemployed again, but this time with my financial situation in a bit more stable position, and I made a decision that I was going to begin seriously work on growing this channel in a really big way and dramatically boost not only the quantity but also the quality of what's going up on this channel. So as you might imagine, I was quite upset when the computer took a dive barely a week into my big push. So the beginning of this commentary is my explanation and apology as to why I've been unable to keep on my timeline for posting videos. I led you guys to expect a steady stream of great quality content on this channel, and regardless of the reason that didn't come to pass, I'd like to extend my apologies to you guys for misleading you in this fashion. Now, many of you may be thinking, yeah, big deal, man, this is just a hobby for you, not your job. You're not obligated to keep to a deadline. If things come up, then things come up. Well, when a hobby was all this was, I probably would have agreed with that assessment, but some things have occurred in my life since then that have made me reevaluate my situation and what I want to accomplish with this channel, and I've decided I really want to go all out and treat this as a 16-hour day job and make my #1 goal in life turning this channel into a paying job. Now, obviously, this would be ideal for someone such as myself. I mean, if the things you love to do most, in my case video gaming and playing music, are something you could potentially make a living at, why not go for it? But there's also another deciding factor that really made me finally set my mind to doing this, and that is the reason I was forced to leave my most recent job, which was a convenience store clerk. Now, shortly before taking on said job, I twisted my ankle. No big deal, I thought. I worked construction most of my life, and I've twisted my ankle dozens, if not hundreds of times. However, as it turned out, this time was different. No matter how much time I gave it to heal, I became unable to stand for more than 15 or so minutes out of the hour without experiencing extreme pain in my ankles. My employer worked with me on it all they could, but in the end, I had no other choice but to quit my job and find one that doesn't require standing, or at least not that much of it. Fortunately, since I had to quit my job for medical reasons, I was eligible to collect unemployment, hence the more stable financial situation this time, despite being unemployed again. So there I sat, with an at least acceptable financial situation for the time being, and lots of time on my hands, but barely more than a week into my efforts, I'm left computerless again. And while this was a setback, I feel it was a necessary one. It made me stop think hard about what I really wanted to do with this, and how far I really wanted to go with this, and how fast I really wanted to get there. And as I sit here writing this commentary, it'll probably still be 1 or 2 weeks before I'll be able to post it, or any of the next 10 or so videos that I'll be putting up after this one. But despite my inability to capture, commentate, record music, or post videos for the time being, I'm choosing to focus on what I can do, which is gameplays, thank God for theater mode, write commentaries, and practice and write music, both parodies and gameplay instrumentals. I've made the decision to devote every working hour not already committed to the things like taking care of my house and family and looking for work toward growing this channel and becoming a YouTube partner, machinima director, and, as it turns out, the computer frying on me may have been one of the best pieces of luck I've had thus far, because, as it turns out, the person I was borrowing it from is moving out of state and can't afford to pay for their move and the computer repairs as well. So I'm agreeing to pay for the repairs in exchange for the use of the computer for a couple months, at which time, as luck would have it, I'm actually being given a PC and I'll be able to continue my work unabated. So, And in the meantime, right now, I've actually got a buddy, Morgan. His Xbox Live gamer tag is Meows at You. I want to give him a shout out right now because he's the one actually letting me use his computer right now so I can actually put commentaries and new videos on my channel. So thanks a lot, Morgan. It's much appreciated. And so, my apologies for going all autobiographical on this commentary, but I just felt like I needed to state in no uncertain terms my intentions regarding this channel, as well as let you guys in on the reasons behind my recent silence. I appreciate every subscriber I have and every subscriber I've yet to get, and I just wanted to let you guys know how serious I am moving forward about making this channel one of the best places to go on YouTube for entertaining gameplay commentaries, parodies, gameplay instrumentals, mini-tages, comedy machinimas, and a few other random video game related videos thrown in for good measure. So thanks guys for sitting and listening to the tale of my recent struggles, and on that note I'm going to get right to the gameplay. This one is a Domination on Havana. I played this several weeks ago, and don't you just hate it when you pull out your claymore at exactly the wrong moment? Such is life. So as you can see throughout the first part of this match, I've pretty much been playing the Slayer role. It's not that I haven't been minding the objective, it's just that my team has been doing such a good job of it, I haven't really needed to. I'm mostly playing with randoms here, although I do have my buddy Midnight in the game with me. It's always nice to have those callouts, especially in Domination. I do play with a full party sometimes, but that's not generally where you're going to get your standout gameplays though. When you're playing with a full party of skilled players, you're going to win almost every game, and likely notch you a good KDR, but by the same token, it makes it a lot harder to get those 30, 40, 50 plus kill games because you're competing with those kills with teammates much more skilled than your average random player. Now as you can see, I'm on another good run here. I want my dogs again, but alas, it's not to be. So as for my setup here, forgive me for going all easy mode on you, but as you can see, I'm using the AK-74U, Rapid Fire and Grip are my attachments, and I'm going with my standard Dom TDM perk setup. Flak Jacket Pro, Warlord Pro, and Tactical Mask Pro. As far as my rationale behind using these perks for this particular game mode, let me ask you this. When you're playing Domination, how often do you die because of any of these reasons? Frags, Semtex, flashes, stuns, RCXDs, Nova Gas, Napalm, airstrikes, claymores. If you're like me and you're thinking, man, that kind of stuff accounts for like 75% of my deaths in Dom, try this perk setup. It makes you all but immune to all those things I listed, and as you'll see here, when I go upstairs to bust this enemy's camping spot, this setup also carries the added benefit of showing you the position of a flashed or stunned enemy, making it quite complementary to my second perk, Warlord Pro, which of course gives you extra flashes or stuns. Now at this point in the gameplay, I hear we're losing B, so I hurry down to offer my assistance, and I would have easily defended this flag, but second chance, you gotta love it. Not. But as I mentioned earlier, my teammates are all over the objective like rabid dogs this round, so by the time I get there, I'm not even needed, and you really got to appreciate it when you're playing with mostly randoms and they play the objective this well. I got to give props to the bottom three scorers on my team. As you'll see on the scoreboard at the end, they got the most caps and defends on their team, and did it at the expense of their kills and deaths. It's great to see those players who might not have the most gun skill or may just be having a tough time getting kills in a particular round step up to the plate and jump on the objective like these guys did. So, as you can see, I attempt to defend the objective here, but once again, second chance reigns supreme. Now, I duck over in the direction of the cantina to place a claymore in an attempt to cut off the flank so we can cap B again, but everything does not go according to plan, as you can see here, which actually probably works out for the better in this case. Since we've got such a huge point lead at this time, there's really no need to double cap. The other team has such a remote chance of winning at this point, we're better off just single capping the rest of the game and milking it for all the kills we can get. So guys, especially to my long-term subscribers, you know who you are, you're the ones who click the like button, leave me all the great comments, and believe me, I appreciate the positive ones and the constructive criticism, because I always want to be improving this channel and making it more entertaining for you guys. And also to the newbies, and those of you who have yet to discover this channel and are watching this video sometime down the road, I want to extend my deepest thanks. Without you guys, there would be no point in my doing this, and it's you guys that are giving me the opportunity to do the things I love and have a chance of making a living doing it. So, guys, I guess I've run on a bit here, but I just hope you found it entertaining and informative, and as always, thank you so much for viewing my videos. Please rate, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. It's free, it only takes a moment, and helps this channel out immensely. So guys, As you can see here, this round of domination is quickly winding to a close. In the end, I notched 49 kills, 14 deaths, 1 cap, and 4 defense. Guys, as always, peace out, and thank you so much for viewing.